Marcus Maximilianimus 5.0. I know, when you speak, actually center yourself and connect with whatever words are being muttered out of your mouth. I know. Does that make me a bad person if I go from one point to the other? I mean, it is all part of the process and how everything was created, because it just happened to work best that way. And that's how it was, they could create. Anyway, bear with me. Oh, like, I have this big table and I might as well use it. Soften the notes. Just a little bit. Soften the notes. Just a little bit. Teensy little bit. Just a little bit. Teensy little bit. Wonder how fast I can annoy certain melanin people. Probably in an instant. Isn't that weird? It's only annoying to them because you're not aesthetically the same, like in the flesh as they are. Isn't that weird? And what is it? The Cro-Magnon is just so the epitome of bad guy and racist, right? Yeah, explain y'all wanting to profit off of people of melanin that you think are your ancestors, but may not indeed be your ancestors. So don't act like you people actually even necessarily gave a shit about them. Right, we didn't come here to be likable people. We came here to speak truth. And when you speak truth, typically that doesn't automatically equate to being a likable person. If your focus first and foremost is on what? Speaking truth, that means you're completely disconnected from anything and everyone. Doesn't that mathematically just equate to that? I'm, just throwing it to the ether, the etheric realms and the ionosphere, and it just trickles back down ever so slightly. As it should, right? I know, I removed that blanket because I didn't feel like dealing with a bunch of annoying fucking flies coming at me, just looking to gossip about shit. But I guess some people, the only way they'll ever associate with you is if they can gossip about you having period blood in your pants. So basically, in other words, people that talk about anything to do with my bodily fluids are thinking about my vagina. I kind of more or less thought that was common sense, really, actually, which is true. And I'm the one that's supposed to be so gay and pansexual and whatever else, and I'm not talking about y'all's anything of your bodily fluids. Because I'm not interested. What? And you could be the hottest bitches in the world, it wouldn't fucking matter. Because if the other shit stank, why would somebody want to be have anything to do with you? And I ain't talking about hoes either, because some of them actually, that's why the bras be talking so much mad shit. Because the dude, they're that fuckable. Yeah, you're welcome. It came up, that all just came out of the ether. Off the top of my head, and I don't even have to think conscious thought. You don't have to do fucking tarot to be an intelligent person. Fucking weirdos. I know, I get a kick out of the people that are so stuck on front, a front or their front. Their public images. Now, try making sense of this to me. Or help me make sense to my own damn self. Let alone trying to grapple and grasp and how it applies to other people. Because if you ask me, the whole public image thing was popped a long ass time ago. Now, I can at least give people credit for being themselves, even if it's distasteful. At least they're being themselves and not fake. So it's irrelevant whether or not someone will like someone or not in the end, because it's completely, utterly, practically irrelevant is correct. But what I realized, people aren't about how people treat each other. No, they're not. They don't give a shit. It's just this. They pick and choose who they idolize too. For whatever reasons. They have specific reasons too. And it's specific to each individual. Tell me that. Top of the head, yet again, I'm not looking at anything, even though I write notes all the time. I have nothing around. And there's the cards over there. Yes, if you can hold a conversation out of thin air, yeah, it's indicative of intelligence. So, pinning Dumb, Dumb, and Dumber on the Trinity anymore is utterly practically stupid. Granted, the holy idiot is always there. But the holy idiot can be interpreted in a myriad of different shapes and forms anyway. And I know I'm not the only 3-cell being hybrid here. Oh, any knucklehead dweebs that are getting pissed off because you want to hog the attention too at me because I'm actually wanting to shine, please get a fucking life and leave me the fuck alone. Because I ain't fucking raining on your parade and shit, because quite frankly, I don't give a shit. And if a person can get their heads out of their asses long enough, they're not going to be affected by me at all, because why? They're gonna have a broader perspective already. Because of why? Because of all the other talented, in particular females in the collective. And yeah, men actually need to step up more is correct, and not stop playing these fucking Rottweilers. Females dominate. I'm going to tell you right now, from a third gender unicorn perspective here, people. Don't get caught up in my fucking physical gender and shit, my physical visage. And you fucking men do need to step the fuck up. Is correct. Please do. Oh yeah, some sex workers? Tell me about it. They ain't into doing a bunch of this. Tell me the dignity that can be maintained because of that fact. It ain't so bad now, is it? No, it ain't. Yeah, I know any broad that's got a loose jawbone in it. It's, yeah, because they've been doing too much of that. I know, it's gross. Tell me about it. This is uncut to those. Forewarning here. Please exit now. Whatever videos I do is whatever videos I do. I don't need people coming at me when you got getting your panties in a wad because you're so freaking uptight that you can't get your heads out of your asses long enough to understand that somebody is laying the foundation and the stage to base everything off of, period, point blank, to understand what a happy medium is. But you'll gladly watch other people wish death on me or whatever else and story tell at my expense. Or other people, actually girls in the collective, write death threats at me. Nobody said anything a long time ago. No, they'll make your business their business because it draws attention to them and they could profit. So don't come at me and tell me that you're being genuinely sincere, and that equates to sincerity. So I have a reason to be like, keep 100 feet away too. Getting too close when you know damn well and right in the real world they're nowhere to be seen. It's because they're getting the money. So don't act and come at me like I'm so out of line when I'm willing to be more real and have common sense than half of these people within existence. And not just hide around behind a fucking mask. The little happy face thing. Because people are just too more concerned about how they appear to others. Because it can affect their platforms and shit. That's all it's about. Fuck that shit. Yeah. Take it from me, coming from someone that's made a complete ass and fool of themselves, and then come to realize in the end, oh, that says a lot about her. I bite my fingernails and I eat my fingernails because I'm a weirdo. I have the right to be a weirdo in my own right, in my own manifestation. Yes, I wash my hands all the time because you can be tomboy and ladylike simultaneously back to back. Do tell about that. Why? Because you have to be a certain level of degree of hippie to have a happy medium. You can't be super duper clean all the time because it's actually not good and can fuel bacteria and whatever else too. Because you're getting rid of the good bacteria. Yeah, all those little microbes and microorganisms. Tell me all about that. I have no problems. I will happily use myself as a fucking guinea pig if it means exposing all kinds of people at any given point in time. I have never had problems with that. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I know. I used to sing to a song all the time. I'm not a saint. Tell me about that. People still wanting to save their own public image and still using me, and like I'm supposed to look at them like, oh dearies, we're your best friend. We're doing all this stuff to help you, but you know, we just want to milk the cow. But we're your friend. We genuinely care about you. Okay, 1950s housewives 2.0 still in existence in the present meat suit. Yeah, it's people that are ashamed of themselves and that embody 1950s housewives still, but are secretly and covertly have been drug addicts or whatever else, but they don't want people to know about it, so they just use me. Or have in the past, because it's weirdo shit. I'll happily bite my nails and eat my fucking fingernails and not be some of you. Yes, thank the Lord. Is that an opinion or a fact? Because I know some of y'all have been so stuck on me being very opinionated, but opinion and or fact are indeed different. Like, as in also stating the obvious is indeed different than an opinion. Or just stating the obvious of said individuations that have manifested and exist. That's also different than an opinion. More stuff off the top of my head. Here we go now. I don't know what's weirder. What is this? This black men, there's no such thing as black anyway, are highly melanated gentlemen in the collective that are pissed because what? I don't ever think to fuck them? And they'll assume it has to do with partially them being highly melanated. Well, that's part of it, so I'll keep it real and 100 here. Yes, it is. Because I've never, the black... Have I slept with them before? Yes. But not getting intimate, super intimate, no. So if you sleep with all kinds of people, does that mean you're a racist? I don't know. But, I shouldn't take it as, I shouldn't be made to feel bad because I have preferences and shit who I want to be intimate with. Why? I don't make other people feel bad who they want to get intimate with. You can have a preference too, and you know what else too? You don't allow your sexual or romantic preferences or whatever who you vibe with like that to interfere with business life. Business people know this and have known this. I'm just preaching to the choir right now and shit. Yeah, I know they actually like to hear me talk and shit. I already know. Becky over here. It's Becky. It's Becky and Abuelita, I know. And a little freaking Mayan boy. Tell me about how interesting that combo is. And there's an Irish one too. There's like an Irish English boy thing. Yeah. I am going to, let's see here. Whomever hangs out is whomever hangs out. I've done some videos. I don't always post them right away. I'm not here to be policed by anyone. I'll happily speak up on things I feel need be, just like anyone else. So, I'm respecting other people's sacred spaces. They need to respect mine. I don't care to be gaslit anymore. I don't care to be ignored anymore. Or anything like that, or people stuck on colorblind shallow crap, but that's just exposing that they are low vibrational people, and they have actually on the evolutionary end of the spectrum, they are on the lower end of the spectrum is correct. So do tell me how you can be a prejudiced person and not let it interfere with things and be colorblind. Whereas I see people of melanin and place it where it goes at any given point in time where that's not the case. And what I'm seeing too, they will go to the very ends in great lengths of the edge of order and chaos and time itself to completely deny the Cro-Magnon or any Cro-Magnons for that matter. And then they want to pin racism on me, yet explain those type of people. And nobody's speaking about it. But I'm so out of line, right? And if they do speak on it, it's robotic within the quantum said computer, inorganic consciousness synced. Yes, that is a definition of robotic. Because why? That's a person that's stuck on flexing and putting out, seeing how much information they can put out via the quantum computer rather than just being a voice of truth and speaking their truth. But I'm so less because of caring for people, because of how I look, my skin, and my coordinates. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, because people are in competition and they don't want me to shine. Take spiritual envy and shove it up your fucking asses. Because I didn't have to do shit to nobody for nothing. Now, the people that I have hurt and harmed, whatever deviances I partake into with adultery, That's a different story. I get that. Oh, they want to say, oh, whatever you put out in the universe, you get back, and that's why blah, 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 this or that. What happened to just being real? You people, they want to penalize people for being real because they're not willing to be real, because they're more concerned about their public image. There's your answer right there. But they want to keep pretending like everybody's kosher and everybody like each other when they don't. Then they don't speak up about shit and allow shit to happen too. Tell me about that. Then they want to judge me for being someone that stayed loyal to a gift from God and still judge me? Yeah, I know about narcissistic revolving door and multiple soulmates too. So how much the other side had lost its value to a degree is correct. So what does that say? What is it really more about? It's about your physical meat suit. So in actuality, your soul is highly valuable, but it ain't more valuable than your physical appendage in this right here. Your physical body, your DNA, your physical DNA. So you begs the question, what really makes you you? Your character. Anyone that got a problem with Yoda and a mother bear in this house, you get the fuck out of here. Because I am going to do my thing and step into my own power, and as rightfully so. Just because I'm not fucking melanin don't mean I don't embody mother bear in my own damn right, because I'm a mixed person. I don't owe nobody apologies for nothing at any given point in time. I know about throat chakra. I'm not an idiot. Yeah, hiding in plain sight under a different name alias. Yeah, ain't that funny? Let's expose ourselves at the last minute, though we've known about you for over 8 years when you didn't know. We're not going to actually come out to you, though, but we'll keep watching you creepy as you've gone through endured suffering. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's kosher. It's okay. Everything's kosher in the end, right? Ha! She's not arm candy enough. She's got Mexican. Yeah, people of the same kind are prejudiced with the same. Someone already talked about that in the collective. If I had to come out of a black woman for people to listen, I guess. So what does that say too still? That's saying what? You're not dealing with that evolved people. But anyway, anyone got a problem with me being me, you don't have to listen. I'm not forcing nobody to do nothing for nothing. I'm not here to butter up. Let's just be completely proper all the time, keep on a facade in the face. How you doing? How's the morning? Good day. Should I be a robot like these people flipping tarot cards 24/7? I'm not seeing. That's what they're doing. Look it, I'm doing all this stuff. Arigato, Mr. Robotos. Is it where I need it? No attention for you. No attention for you. Is there a certain point where they start tweaking? Because if you ask me, I lost my sanity in it all a long time ago. Or if I was them, that's indeed would have been the case. I'm just preaching to the choir, stating the obvious, whatever people are thinking. Tally-ho! Leave it to the English part, right? Whitewashing. It's so fucking bad! It has no purpose whatsoever. It's just so fucking evil and all this shit. But we really worship the evil. But we don't want you to know, because we're so ashamed of our own fucking selves. What, Tammuz? Should I bring out Tammuz? Is he more appropriate? Wait. He's not ever going to be appropriate for some people because he ain't black. Oh, I did get a few psychic visions. One definitive melanin Christ twin, and the other Christ twin I'm not sure. I leave that open and up for discussion because I'm not sure because of what I was presented with, which leaves it open and up for discussion is correct. And I'm not going to be a Nazi about it, and I'm not going to be a melanin that's biased about it either. When they're biased of their own kind, but they don't want people to know about it, or at least some of them don't anyway. The other ones are right out in the open about it. No shame. I don't know, so what the hell the rest of them are doing? We're so evil, though. We're not on the Cro-Magnon's not anywhere on any sort of evolutionary end scale of the spectrum. They couldn't possibly equate in their own right to certain melanins. Right. Do tell me about that. Nine, Flossie Fly, 9. Why are y'all comparing me to Beyonce and Rihanna? I get equating a goddess to a goddess. I get that much. But I don't get red apple and green apple. No. No offense, I don't want to be them. Flutter my pitter-patter upon thy glory, Nori. Over and out thy dime bag. Penny dime a dozen. Do tell, and over yonder. Within my yonder yoni. Why are y'all in my yonder yoni so much? Unless you want it. It's weird, it's creepy. Cause I'm not in your guys' yonder yoni so much. The cow does not like, the star cow does not like to be continually milked by a bunch of creeps. Pretending like I don't exist because they just don't want me getting more attention than them. How much weirder can people get? I mean, do tell. That's not like feasible to me. I can't, that's not malleable to me. There's nothing malleable about it. It's just utter practic fucking stupidity. I'm not even top model and shit, running that shit for any sort of reason, though I've been a model in my own right in the past. My puffer fish face ass self and all its unholy glory. No, don't indulge in your own airtime. We want to indulge in airtime because we want it for ourselves. Me being myself, I can also channel simultaneously. Do tell me about intelligence and identity. Yeah. So basically, in other words, not everybody's identity is intelligence. Because it also depends on what? Their DNA, their genetics, on an evolutionary standpoint. And granted, DNA teleports itself is another end of the spectrum, but they're not going to tell you, the other side is never necessarily going to tell you that what? Your physical body is actually of equal value, and it actually at the same time, it's of greater value. Yes, yes, do tell about good melanated females. Yes, yes, do tell about the ones that do indeed exist. Tell me now. This little butterball right here got molded just right. So you tell me the beneficiary factors of that said occurrence to occur and manifest in real lifetime when need be and necessary. Tacozilla, doodaloo, doodaloo. Bingo, 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 and bingo is animal. How does someone keep close tabs in a collective, keep so much close tabs on someone, but yet want nothing to do with her? It's like letting someone had let someone go and or ran away, but yet hides in plain sight and creeps and stalks and shit. And not only that, milking the cow and exploiting. Wonder how many people would actually buy my period blood pants. I bet you there'd be girls that buy it. But then they would tell me, oh, don't flatter yourself.
Hold on one sec. That I'll